Hey you guys, so today I'm going to share with you all the products that were my favorite from 2012. Now I tried a lot of things and it was really hard to narrow it down to my favorite. I tried to do like my top 2 for each category. Some I did more because I just had a lot of favorites. So yeah, I'm just going to get started. The lighting's really off. I look so pale and I don't know if it's because I'm filming right by my window and it's like snowing outside and it's really bright. I'm not exactly sure. I'm still trying to figure out the best lighting for my bedroom. I did get my bedroom back, and so this is my room, yay, at my parents' house. Yeah, so bear with me, y'all. So if the things look a little off color or something, I'm sorry. The product shouldn't. I think I just do. I'm not sure, but anyway, so yeah. Let's get started. I'm going to start with skincare, and my top 2 favorites for the year were definitely my Clean and Clear Deep Action Exfoliating Scrub. And I really like this because it really gets that dead skin off, and it is safe to use every day. It's not too harsh. I like to wash my face and then I would put some of this on a towel or even just on my fingers. It just depended, and just scrub it really good, and it tingles and it feels really good, and it has a really good smell. I have never had a problem from this. Like, I've never broke out from it or anything. Another one of my favorites is the Josie Maran 100% pure argan oil. I feel like when I use this, I break out way less. It's just really good for your skin. You can also use it on your hair and other parts of your body, I believe. Next, I'm going to do nail polishes. And I have quite a bit because I did have a ton of favorites. And these were seriously the ones that I went to the most all last year. I'm not going to go into deep about it. I'm just going to run through them real quick because I do have a lot. First one is the Julie G, and this is in Bikini, and you can get this at I can't remember where it's from. While I mentioned this, another one of my favorites was China Glaze Flip Flop Fantasy, and they're almost identical in color. Another one for a neon is Shocking Pink Neon by China Glaze. It's just bright pink. Also by Julie G, this was seriously on my nails so much, like at the end of summer to the very beginning of like fall. This is Julie G Birthday Suit, and it's like a pale pink nuded color. It's so pretty. L'Oreal I Will, and it's just a white. And then this was like my go-to accent nail, and this is by OPI, and it is Crown Me Already, and it's just big chunky silver glitters, and it's got some small chunks in there as well. Just so pretty. So next I'm going to go into like lotion and perfume. My probably top favorite lotion, I go through lotions, like I have so many of them and I use tons of them, but I picked like my top favorite, and it's the Platinum Indulgence, and it's by Devoted Creations, and I got this you can get it at tanning salons, or you probably can get it off Amazon. It smells so good. Like, a guy could put this on if he wanted to. It's kind of like got that kind of unisex smell, and it's super hydrating, and I believe it has a little bit of silicone in it. It's just really good for your skin. And 2 perfumes, a musky one, I would go with Unbreakable Bond by Khloe and Lamar. I've actually gone through 2 of these. I always get compliments when I'm wearing it. It's a unisex fragrance, and so it's really musky, you know, so it's just, I don't know, it's different, and I love it. I love it, love it. Another favorite is by Britney Spears, and it is Radiance, and this is my 3rd bottle of this. It's kind of like a Juicy Couture. It's almost got a Juicy Couture kind of smell. I don't know. It smells so good, y'all. For hair care, I don't have that many, but I'm going to do an updated hair care routine with the Redken All Soft Conditioner, and I've actually gone through like 2 or 3 of these bottles. It makes your hair so soft, like unbelievably soft. Then definitely my Macadamia Natural Oil Deep Repair Mask. This is a lifesaver. It healed my hair incredibly. It is a little bit more expensive. It's $30. I'm going to talk about this in my hair care routine because I do use this, but definitely one of my favorites last year. Kenra Blow Dry Spray, and this is the big one. This is really expensive, but it's so worth it. This cuts out the time by 50%, and I honestly can say it does do that. It also has a heat protectant in it. It's just all around amazing. It's so worth it. They do make a smaller size, and you could try it. I know you can get this at Ulta, and you might find it at a salon near you. Okay, now on to the makeup product. I'm just going to start in the order that you would apply them to your face. So first I'm going to start with primers. For a high-end one, the Benefit POREfessional. I use this on special occasions, and then I also use it on clients. It just conceals any of those like big pores you may have, and it just makes the smoothest canvas for applying makeup. It is a little bit more expensive. I believe it's $28 at Sephora, but it's so worth it, and they have been putting it in a lot of kits lately. Like, you know, you get a full size one of these and a couple other things for like so much money, so you could go pick one of those up. And then for a cheaper one would be the Monistat Smoothing or Chafing Relief Powder Gel, and you can get this at Walmart. Yeah, it's not really made for your face. As you see, I've used pretty much the whole thing. I use this like every day. Okay, next are foundations. The first one I'm going to mention is the Makeup Forever HD High Definition Foundation. I love it. It lasts all day. It is not complete full coverage, but it's about medium coverage. It just does an amazing job, y'all. And if you're looking for a high-end foundation, I definitely recommend the Makeup Forever HD Foundation. I love the Revlon Colorstay. This is the 24-hour one, and this is for normal to dry skin, and I'm in the color, what color is this? 330 Natural Tan. And by the way, for anyone asking or wanting to know, I believe the color for this is number 128, but this one is Natural Tan. And this has an extremely long lasting power. It is pretty much full coverage. It dries pretty fast, so when you apply it, you kind of have to apply it faster, but it does an amazing job. And I believe people say this is like a dupe for the, oh god, which one is it? One of the foundations by MAC. I'm not sure, I've never tried it, but they say it's like a perfect dupe for it. So if you believe that to be true, then just leave a comment below so people can see that. If they do want a higher end makeup, or they do use a higher end makeup, they can find a cheaper alternative. And for concealers, the MAC Prolongwear Concealer is definitely my high-end go-to concealer. I love this because it is it like makes everything just go away. It makes you have that flawless face. If you do want to hide your freckles like I like to do, or any imperfections, this will do the job. It is a little teeny tiny bottle, very small. This is in NW20. I use it under my eyes. It's really light, but it brightens my eyes, and I just love it. This is definitely my go-to holy grail concealer, and I know a lot of people that have like kind of bad acne or a lot of imperfections all over their face. They like to use this as a foundation because it just conceals everything. I swear by the NYX HD Photogenic Concealer. This is like my everyday concealer. This is in the color medium, and their colors are kind of weird. Like medium is kind of light, and I'm especially not very tan right now because I just haven't been tanning, but their colors kind of like, if it says it's medium, it's pretty light. So just, you know, they have like a million colors. They even have green and yellow tone ones and more pink toned. So you have a lot of options with this concealer. I really love the wand on it because it makes the applying concealer so easy just to kind of brush it on underneath your eyes or anywhere else you want to hide. Then my go-to powder was definitely the MAC Mineralized Skinfinish Natural. I need to pick up another of these because mine's out. If you can see the little ridges on it, it is completely donezo. I need a new one because it sucks not having it because it's an amazing powder. I was in the color Medium Deep. This makes a really good powder to contour with. Now, bronzers. I have two. The first one is the NYX Matte Bronzer, and this is in the color Dark Tan, and it just comes in a big compact like this, and a huge mirror, and then this big matte bronzer. This one's amazing for contouring. I think it runs about $9. Like that. If you don't like shimmer, and especially in your bronzers, you would love the matte bronzers, and they're huge. They come with like a ton of product in there. And then definitely my Bahama Mama by TheBalm. It is a good matte bronzer as well. And it is also very dark. This one right here. It blends so well. Thumbs up if y'all missed seeing Thunder in my videos. Say hi, little girl. Hey. Hey, y'all. Missed you. Okay. Anyways, I picked 3 blushes. I'm a blush junkie. Is that the right word? I'm a blush junkie. Yeah. I have so many blushes. I don't know why. I kind of stopped myself from buying them as much as I was. But sorry if y'all can hear her eating, but a girl's got to eat, so I'm not going to interrupt her. The first one is by TheBalm, and it is Hot Mama, and it came in that set with TheBalm bronzer. But it looks like it's right here. It's just a really good corally peach color, and it does have shimmer in it. MAC and it is Springsheen. It is a sheer tone shimmer blush. I love this blush. It's my go-to blush if I have nothing else that I can figure out I want to wear. It is also kind of corally color. It's my middle finger, if you can see that. It looks almost identical to that Hot Mama blush. This one's just a little bit more orangey, but not orangey. It just looks more, I don't know how to describe it. See, this is Springsheen and this is Hot Mama. Then my last blush is Margin, and it is a Frost blush. And this one is also one of my go-tos because it's like a neutral color. And it has like some shimmer in it as well. It's right here. That is Margin. And then we got Springsheen. And then we got Hot Mama. Now for highlighter, it's also by MAC, and it is the Mineralized Skinfinish in Soft and Gentle. I love this. It is a really pretty champagne color. It is $27, so it's kind of expensive, but it's very versatile. You can use it as a highlight, and I also like to use it as a eyeshadow. It's just a super pretty color. It looks good on tan skin, and it looks good on fair skin because it is that champagne color. And if you can see it, it's right here. And I also have that on today on my cheekbone. It's just incredibly pretty. Maybelline Color Tattoo 24-hour in Barely Beige. This was a limited edition, but I still think you can get it. It is like a, you know, beigey pearl color. I like to base almost all my eyeshadow looks off this because it's a really good primer. Right here. Next is an eyeshadow trio y'all saw me mention a ton last spring and summer, I think summer maybe, and it is by Wet n Wild, and it's called Sweetest Candy. These 3 eyeshadows, a white and a brown and a pink, they all are very pigmented, and you can get a million eyeshadow looks off this one palette. I believe this was only $1.99 or something like that. $1.99, $2.99. Next is, of course, the Naked palette. I'm not going to go too into it. Lastly, for the eyes, a couple eyeliners. The first one is the e.l.f. liquid liner. It is $1. Very, very black. Applies really easily. If you are just applying, if you're just starting out with liquid eyeliner, I don't think I would start with this one because it's pretty wet, but it is definitely a good one to go to because it's only $1, and I've seriously bought like 5 of these things because they last a long time, but they're so cheap. So, definitely try this out if you like liquid liner. 2 mascaras that I've tried a ton of mascaras and I've loved so many of them, but these 2 were definitely my top favorites. First is definitely my CoverGirl Lash Perfection. This one is like my holy grail mascara. Like if I am out of this thing and I have 20 mascaras, I'm gonna go pick this up because I know it sounds so sad, but it's just like the ultimate mascara. It is amazing at separating. I've mentioned this. If you've seen my videos for a long time, you've definitely seen me rave about this like 1,000 times. Next is the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black. This is like my second favorite underneath that one. It's especially good at separating. Wand. It's very, very thin and got little tiny synthetic bristles all over it, but it separates amazing. I did an eye tutorial. I think it was like fall bronze or something like that, and everyone was like, oh my gosh, your lashes, because this just, and I use this mascara alone. It is like the bomb. For lip products, I have a bunch. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on them because there's quite a few. I'm just going to go through them. First is the Lush Lip Scrub. It is one of my favorites. This is in bubblegum. It just gets all your dead skin off and to make your lips perfectly smooth and soft to apply your lipstick. So if you use lipstick a lot, you would love this. You can get it at Lush or Lush.com. Next, for a lip liner, this is Jordana, which is, you can get this at Walgreens, and it is $1.99. This one is in Plush Plum. I love this. I actually use this all over my lips as like I lined it and then filled it and then just put like a gloss over it, and it looked so good, especially for this time of year when it's colder outside. It is just like a cranberry wine kind of color. Right there. Looks so good, and it's only $1.99, and it's extremely pigmented, and it's got a retractable. The next is this Wet n Wild little lipstick thing that's like $1.99, and this is in Cherry Pickering. I love this. I put if I put up a picture and my lips were like dark, like a red lip, I was almost always using this, and it is like my favorite because it's kind of pinky, or a pinky red. It's so pretty. Like looking at it right now makes me want to put it on. And it just looks like that, extremely pigmented and long wearing. 2 lipsticks from MAC. I mentioned these before, so I'm going to go through them real quick. This is Hue by MAC. And it's just like a pale pink right here. A pale pinky nude. And then this is Hug Me, and it's like a nudie brown kind of color. And it just looks like that. It looks darker on camera than it really is. I'll show you a swatch. Right here. 2 lip glosses. The first one is NYX Mega Shine Lip Gloss in Perfect. It looks pink, but it can go with any lipstick. And it just looks like that. And tastes like candy. Those are always good. Ones that taste really good. And then this is Bonnie Bell Lip Lights in Strawberry Parfait. And I have that in my purse at all times. And these taste like candy too. And you can get Bonnie Bell at Walmart. MAC Fix Plus is definitely one of my favorites from last year. I use this all the time. I use it to set my makeup. I use it before I apply loose pigment. I use it before I apply anything with glitter. It is like $20, but it's a big thing and it'll last you a long time. It is just definitely one of my holy grail products and definitely one of my favorites for last year. And then lastly are a few brushes. The first one is the e.l.f. Kabuki. I keep this in my purse at all times because it's really little and cute and it's super soft. I use it to apply, powder on my face or bronzer. I use it to blend in. It's just an amazing multi-purpose brush, and I think it's like $5 maybe, $3. $3 or $5 at like Target, wherever you can get e.l.f. And then 2 Sedona Lace brushes. This is the Sedona Lace 928. It's the flat top Kabuki. This is really good for applying liquid foundation. I also have applied some bronzer with it, like on my forehead or like around my face. It just stipples really well and just gets that product really good on there. So you can get this at sedonalace.com. And then this other one's by Sedona Lace. It's the 602 Angled Kabuki. Angled synthetic Kabuki, I believe, from the Midnight Lace, because it's the pink ones. I like to apply my blush with this. It applies the blush so good. It just like blends it on really well. And I've also used this to blend out like concealer lines, anything like that. This is just an amazing brush for that. And you can get these at sedonalace.com. I'm going to put those links below so you can go order these. So sorry if this video is a million years long. I tried to kind of hit the points, but if you have any questions about anything I mentioned, just leave them below because I'd be more than glad to answer them for you. I did get my computer fixed, so I'm going to be able to put up more videos for you guys. I'm so excited. Actually, I don't know why I just said I got it fixed. It just turned on. The computer kind of fixed itself, I guess, but my computer was like off. When I turned it on, it was like said October 12th. I was like, wow, that's how long it'd been since my computer was working. So I'm so excited. Thank y'all so much for being supportive. I'm sorry I went missing for a long time and I kept coming back and then like leaving and coming back, but I am back and I'm going to work really hard to make like 2 videos a week for you guys. Just trying to fit it in my schedule and be able to do it because I do miss y'all so much. So thank you so much for all your support. Anything you might need to know about what I'm wearing or what's on my face will be down below, and I'm going to put a list of all these products down below as well in case you missed something. So thank y'all so much. Leave any requests you have for me down below or send them to me through Twitter or Facebook. Don't forget to follow all my social media. I'm going to put that all below as well. Yeah, so thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.